one of the biggest challenges in teaching young people is to help them unleash their voice without censoring themselves and to think outside the box, to understand visual literacy and use video as a visual tool of expression, but not necessarily be confined to being real straight with it. It's fine with me if you get crooked and swirly and spirally and do all kinds of different things, as long as you're trying to stimulate a discussion and get clearer about your topic yourself. So I guess I'm kind of a little bit of a subversive that way, in that, you know, I'm constantly working to balance process and product.
Finding ways to connect both the media work and the organizing work that's ongoing at the same time has definitely been a challenge, making sure that the issues that young people are determining to be important to both explore in media and in community organizing are issues that they can all stay on the same page with and kind of be able to mobilize each other about.
I'm a teacher, a classroom teacher, and not primarily a youth media educator, so when I think about that, the challenges are incorporating media, which I'm trying really hard to do, into the classroom, into especially social studies and science lessons, because I think there's a little more liberty for New York teachers to create their own lessons in social studies and science. But it's also, in my case, I'm also doing dual language at that moment, which means that I'm working with some students who don't, I'm working in Spanish with some students who don't speak Spanish, and in trying to incorporate media and doing the content area and getting across whatever standards or whatever things we're working on. So that's a challenge. Also, being in a public school, there's a lot of challenges, as you can imagine, and some being like lack of equipment. A big challenge the two of us who actually work with technology at the school are having is like not having a tech person, because when something doesn't work and we try unplugging it and replugging it and whatever little tricks we know, like then there's nothing else. It just like stopped working and that's it.
There was one particular year when we applied for funding from a few different foundations, as we always do. One foundation declined funding us because they said we weren't doing enough community organizing, which would imply that we were doing too much service provision instead. The other foundation at the same time in the year said that they declined funding us because we were doing too much organizing. So meanwhile, our programs hadn't changed, our organizing work hadn't changed,